Evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Everyone. So I think we should start our class today, and today's topic is social use of social media. What do you consider it as a boon or as a curse?
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavya? Yes, Bhavya, you were speaking something?
No, ma'am. I was only saying good evening to everyone.
So give me your opinions whether use of social media is a curse or is it a boon?
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yes. Yes, Ganesh?
Ma'am, social media is undoubtedly a boon for social civilization because
Okay.
it brought all the people, all the world, whole world on. It brought all world at one place where they put their and it can be talk at there and they share their personal opinions and they enhance their social skills. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, very good, Ganesh. First, it is very beneficial for, it is good for social civilization is not correct. It is good for our civilization. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Brought, again, the pronunciation is brought, not brought. And but it
Yes.
is not like past, brought is used for past tense, it bring.
Bring.
It has brought. Rather, you say it has brought our word into in a single stage. Okay.
Yes.
It brings us to a single stage and we can be talk. It can be talk is you can say it, we can discuss. All the matters can be discussed and we can put our opinions frankly
Yes.
on social media. So freedom of speech is there on social media. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Next contestant, who will be there?
Ma'am, can I speak?
Yes. Gagan?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can Bhavya speak now?
I couldn't get you.
Mom,
Ma'am, can
after
Bhavya speak now?
Mom, after Bhavya, can I speak Khushi?
Yes. First, Gagan given has raised. So
Okay,
first I
ma'am.
Gagan and then Kushi. Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, can I start?
Yes. Yes, Gagan.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. And today's topic is my on social media, which is a boon or curse. Ma'am, social media is a tool that is becoming quite popular now in these days because of its user-friendly features. Ma'am, social media has lots of advantages and disadvantages. Firstly, I want to discuss some advantages that, ma'am, the one of the most important uh, advantage of social media is it is a great device of education, ma'am. All the informations we can get easily on social media just within a second and or just by clicking one click, and we have the worldwide connectivity. We connect to different peoples like through social media or through WhatsApp or video call or chatting through various people in anywhere in the world. No, and ma'am, social media provides us online marketing and information spreads very fastly, and it also tells us about the awareness that how to become a good citizen, and ma'am, it helps us to building a relationship and building communities. And ma'am, there are also the disadvantages of social media, that social media, uh, as we come on social media, the people thinks that we have problems of our privacy, hacking, that if we come on social media, yeah, use of social media, our personal informations which we don't want to spread or to give other people can be come in front of other people because of hacking. And when, because of social media and excessive use of social media, the cyberbullying cases also increasing, and sometimes it gives a very negative impact on our mental and physical health, as the person or the child who use excessive social media gets a very bad impact on their health. So ma'am, at last I want to say that social media is has advantages and disadvantages both, but it depends on person to person that how he uses the social media for its benefit or for its disbenefits. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yes. Gagan, very well spoken, and you put your opinions in a very confident manner. And
Thank you,
even the
ma'am.
language was very good. Some improvements are required. Now, in these days, you can say nowadays.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
connect to chatting and other social media devices, and they
Yes,
help,
ma'am.
help us. You said they help us to building. They help us in building.
Okay, ma'am.
So we don't they spread the privacy or personal information that we did not want to spread or give. That rather you can say we didn't want to share our private information, personal information. है ना?
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Spread is not a good word here. We can share because
Okay, ma'am.
we.
Ma'am, can I speak now?
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Namaskar.
Bhavya is with
Ma'am, can
us.
I start now?
Yes, yes, Bhavya.
Namaskar, ma'am, and my dear friends. I am Bhavya Vats. Today, I want to speak on the topic. Uh, I have to take up my views on this topic. Social media have various platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Social media is neither an absolutely boon or curse on us. Social media have advantages and disadvantages too. Social media have career opportunities, network, latest news. Social media is a platform on which everyone can share their thoughts, feelings, photos, insights, or emotions. But however, nowadays people share the personal pictures or thoughts on it. Nowadays, social media is misused by people, but in the world, there is not only bad person in Corona time.
Hello. Rosie,
Yes.
I'll request that you please ask these students to switch on their video.
Okay.
That will
Okay.
be better, I think.
Okay. Please switch off your video. Just continue with your audio.
Ma'am, can you see me?
No. Yes, you are visible now. Yes. Bhavya, you are visible.
Ma'am, you can see me now?
Afroz ma'am, you can also switch on your video.
Ma'am, my video is not on.
Not working?
No, it's not working. Otherwise, it gets trouble. The voice is not heard properly.
Okay, you get it checked ना फिर अच्छा रहता है टीचर के when the student sees the teacher ना तो फिर अच्छा रहता है impact.
Yeah. Bhavya, carry on, beta.
With the help of social media in this corona time, we can get the news of COVID vaccines, and we can get help from social media in various things. So my personal opinion is social media is neither a boon or curse. It has some advantages and disadvantages too. Thank you.
Very good, Bhavya. And one thing that I want to speak to you, that you spoke very fluently and without any mistake, not so great mistakes, but when you speak, Anna, so pay attention on your breath. Stop for some time as we stop using a full stop and comma. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mom, so can I
ma'am.
start?
Yes. Now,
Thank you.
Mom, can I start, Khushi?
Khushi?
Ma'am,
Social
can I
media is
speak?
Oh, okay, Bhai, you can continue.
Khushi?
So mom, can I start now? Yeah. Social media is either a boom nor a complete curse for us. Social media just have some platforms like Instagram and Facebook where we all come and know about news, trend, political information, and many other international stuff. We all know how to use it. Social media help people, like if there is a person who need money urgently, then the people used to donate some money to him. Was an incident also. The famous footballer Cristiano Ronaldo also donated some money when he comes to know about his little fan who was suffering from cancer. And he told that the child parent asking for help on Twitter and Facebook and other social media platforms. So we can't say social media is a curse, but there's some disadvantage also. As small children start making cringe reels and shorts, and some people start doing cyberbullying, and students can't focus their studies. And some people start uploading pictures and other on other platforms without asking and leak privacy. So we all should use social media in the right way. Thank you.
Very well spoken, Khushi. One
Thank
word
you,
to
mom.
speak. Say pupil. They are people. People.
Oh, okay, mom.
The people use them.
Okay, mom.
Now, Gaurav.
Ma'am, can I
Gaurav,
speak? Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Uh, Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, my view on social media is, ma'am, social media connects all people from all over the world and which help us to share the information, and it is also used for our entertainment purposes and many more purposes. In earlier times, if people want to share information, then they had to share through the radio, but in some remote areas there is no radio, so the people can't get aware. But now as the time passes, new technologies, social media enhance, and which helps to get information to every person. Like with just one click we get the information of all of the world, like from news and little bit sport news, entertainment news, etc, etc. But it has many disadvantages, like that fake news also spread very instantly on social media. Myths spreads on internet, so we can't blindly trust on social media. It depends upon the thinking and mentality how we people use the internet. So it is depends upon us that if we want to use it for good purposes or we want to take advantages, then we will. And if we want to uh, take disadvantage, so people could also take disadvantages. Thank you.
Okay, Gaurav. There
Yes,
were
ma'am.
no radio services at that time, because this time to nowadays, so there we have a mobile network in, I think, each and every part, even in remote areas, we are
Yes,
having this
ma'am.
mobile network, and it depends. Okay, it depends on us how we are using social media. And one thing, that most important thing you speak about, that the rumors and false news, it goes viral within seconds. Without confirming the news, we just share it in our social media platform and without thinking about the consequences, है ना? Rumors और fake news हम बिना किसी बात को सोचे समझे हम लोग शेयर कर देते हैं, ग्रुप्स में वायरल कर देते हैं. उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हम नहीं जानते कि हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू इम्पैक्ट, किस तरह से ये अपना असर डालने वाली है. तो भव्या, गगन, गणेश, खुशी, लवली.
Yes. Social media is a platform that is social media is a platform that allows people to connect with each other from long distance. In today's time, social media has become very important in everybody's life. It keeps us informed about various things happening around the world, and we get immersive knowledge. However, people get addicted to it. After starting using too much, people are not able to concentrate on their work, and using their gadgets for too long may affect one's eyes. Indeed, giving importance to the positive side of social media, it is a boon.
Okay. Lovely. Very well spoken. And with confidence. Hannah, one most important thing is that you speak very confidently. You spoke very confidently.
Thank you, ma'am.
But try to speak for 2 minutes. Hannah, at least 2 minutes should be there. We should consume 2 minutes at least. Yes, Rahul?
Yes, ma'am. Can I speak?
Yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hmm.
According to me, social media is a boon because it was provide many services like like we are getting a news to use of social media, and on a social media we are making a new friends, us a well help to increase our knowledge and with informative post and videos. But many people are waste the time of on social media. I think social media is a boon for who use a good it, and so and who use it is a cause of this who do not use it properly. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, Rahul, very well tried. And something that I would like to correct. It was provided, it has provided. Okay. Social media has provided so many platforms for us to learn many things. And you speak at one place, many people are waste. Many people are wasting their time, or many waste. It has merely become a wastage of time for so many people. है ना? People who
Okay,
are
ma'am.
using the social media in good manner. People who are using it, the social media in good manner, they are going back, they are benefited by it. है ना? Those who don't
Okay, ma'am.
learn how to use it properly, so for them it is a curse.
Okay,
And
ma'am. Thank
now,
you.
Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, could I speak?
Yes.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I just want to give a balanced opinion about social media. Just like everything has some negative effect and some positive effect, social media also have some advantages and disadvantages. Social media has brought the world so close like a family, and the biggest benefit of social media has been in education. We can improve and enhance our knowledge and skills by sharing our ideas with others people. But there are also some disadvantages of this, like students spend countless hours on social media platforms like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Social media can lead this depression, anxiety among the youngsters. We start to compare ourselves with with other people on social media. That can lead decrease in self confidence, and self esteem. So at the last, it depends on us that how we use social media in our life. Thank you.
Very well spoken, Nandini. One mistake you did, by others people, by other people. है ना? या तो we can say the by others or by other people.
Yes, ma'am.
Sanjay is also there. Sanjay?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. Could I start to speak on this topic? Yeah, excess of everything is very bad, and as Albert Einstein said, I am afraid to see the future of the coming generation because we are addicted to the machines, and we spend our more and most of the time on the machines and the or the screens. The effect of these screens are our eyesight and our mental status, and we are means getting many disease which is related to our neck pain and eye problem and stress also. But the social media is the the social media is also the tool by which we can connect to the other world, and we are aware about the activities which is held surrounding, not only in surrounding us but all over the world. So I can conclude this with this sentence: the every excess of everything is bad, including
Yes.
social media also.
Okay. So Sanjay, very well spoken. In our surroundings. In surroundings, you can say in our surroundings. है ना?
जी,
Too
ma'am.
many people in our surroundings are using social media, and it is up to us how we are getting benefited by this social media platform. If we are misusing it, then ultimately it will become a curse to us. Yes, Rita ma'am. First thing that I would like to express that in my previous session, many were quite hesitant to speak. But this day I am feeling, I found it that you all spoke in very impressive way and very in confident manner. All of you participated a very in a very enthusiastic manner. So I'm quite happy with the performance. Rita ma'am, if you are here.
Afroz, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to know your opinion regarding the social media, because as a teacher, we are facing too many challenges.
Afroz, give me time. I was busy writing something. I'll speak a little bit later. है ना? I was busy. थोड़ा सा कुछ लिख रही थी मैं.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
If there is time, I would like to just mention one ironical thing about this term social media.
Yes, sir.
Facebook, etc., have all made us less social. We are so engaged with the devices that we don't feel like even talking to somebody who may be sitting beside us. So it is ironically least social. I don't know why it is called social media.
Yes,
And
sir.
better term would be digital media. What defines Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, all these channels is that they are digital and they digitally connect us to a global companions, global audiences. But the defining feature is digital. I think it should be called digital media.
Yes, sir.
Another point I would like to make is that whenever anything new comes, especially in our culture, there has always been a tendency to be very cynical about it. Cynical means dismissive in a negative way. For example, when cinema came, it was considered very bad by our elders. Gandhiji also used to hold a very negative opinion about cinema. But now some of our most loved celebrities are from cinema. Lata Mangeshkar passed away, the whole world remembered her. So the negativity that comes initially about something tends to get balanced over time. So I think on the whole, there is more positive in the digital media because it is leading to unfettered transmission of knowledge also. That is the brightest aspect of digital media. You have access to information on your tips, and over time I'm hopeful humanity will evolve further because of this. Right now, people will be hooked more to entertainment because people have been starved of entertainment, but it's human nature. We grow out of it. And hopefully, knowledge aspect of digital media will help us in the long run. But biggest risk in digital media is that it has made us even more sedentary. Television made us sedentary, even books make us sedentary in a way. But digital media has made us even more sedentary, and that is a very big danger for our lifestyle and health. To balance this, there is an easy solution. All of us must do some exercise regularly, especially yoga or something. This should be in our habit now. I have also suffered because I was a very studious person, so I neglected my health. But youngsters, I would like to advise, please pay attention to your health. That is most important. And digital media is leading us towards a worse lifestyle as far as health is concerned. You can easily balance it by either playing some hard sports or doing some at least 1 hour exercise every day. That is all that is required. And use digital media for knowledge. Thank you.
You speak about the greatest advantage of social media. In fact, yes, we are getting detached with our family and relationships because we are connected on social media. We talk to several people, but we are rather disconnected with our own kith and kins. But these days, what I experienced recently, that when the social media gave us platform for online teaching and other activities. But nowadays, what we are experiencing that our students who are at a very tender age or who are teenagers, they are excessively using this social media, and this is distracting them from their studies. Because on Instagram, they are active even during the classes. They don't pay attention on their lectures and other activities when the teacher is performing. They are busy on their social media platform. And one more thing, they are involved in video games, online video games. And here we can say that many private things, our privacy is being hacked. And they are just being the victims of cyberbullying. So maybe in my opinion, we should allow them to use social media, but in elder supervision, under their parent supervision.
Yes, that's a very good point.
Because we have seen that the students, even teenagers, they are getting misled. Because this we are experiencing our classes, sir. They are stealing money for video games. Online via video games and other activities, they are stealing money from their homes. And now their parents come and then they always complain that they are not listening to us. They are always busy on their mobile phone and other activities. So it has become a great problem for us. Yes, Rita ma'am, what is your opinion?
Mom, you're on mute.
Yes, Rita ma'am is busy. Yes,
Even the people from the very downtrodden society, they also have such expensive mobiles, but they don't have books and all in their hand. And
yes, ma'am.
very carelessly, like the people are not, as teachers we are facing, they are not studying. Their more focus is towards this media only, social media. And unless and until you strike a balance between both the things, it's a big nuisance for teachers. As we are facing, it's a real big problem for us. and especially for those students who are from humanity group or who just come to school because they're getting free studies from government and all. We are not happy with the this thing social media. They're busy, and moreover, like when we took online classes also, then also people, you were saying na, they bully each other. They type such bad languages in front of the teacher only. I mean,
Yes.
this gives a very bad message.
Even they are
And
sharing
to the
obscene material, ma'am. They are sharing obscene material in WhatsApp media.
of course, that people are facing really.
They are
But
facing
unless
too much.
you have suggested like parents under parents supervision, parents should be more aware. Then
Yes.
maybe school students will be behaving more decently now. But otherwise, it's a big challenge for us as far as regarding teachers.
In previous schemes of government, meritorious students were given computers, laptops.
Yeah, yeah.
After getting those laptops, they just got their merit, forget about their merit, just get involved in the media activities, watching movies and other activities.
Because
And after
distraction, yeah, distraction is so much, and people get stuck anywhere. So there should be a curve on this also. That
yes,
parents should, it should be given some hours of the day during a school hours, and something will be invented where parents can keep a check on their children, okay, what
or
they
they
watch.
can control their activity on the social media.
Mm. And moreover, Devesh is also saying like people have stopped going out. They're not even outdoor games, so they have really quite. In our time, we used to play so much. Nowadays, people don't have time. The whole day they are busy doing these things. Some only very few students, very few children also they play outdoor games.
Yes.
So it's a this thing bad effect on their health also. No, yoga is one part that sincere I mean mature people can go in for yoga and all, but as students, like as teenagers, they I don't think so they are so much into yoga and all. So I mean sedentary, jo Devesh was saying, it has made the life very static, and always brain is involved and their mind is somewhere else and studying in the class whether they are not. It's a big hassle for us.
Yes.
I was just
So
as
yes, ma'am.
teachers to try to motivate them to limit the use of electronic devices. Do they change? Do they respond to your advice?
No, not
Some,
at all.
sometimes some sincere
No,
students,
and
but
very few, and especially from the different faculties like arts to humanity students, though they are not in the mood to listen. Science, it all depends. मेरे को तो science में, arts में, commerce, I'm taking all the sections of 11th and 12th. So they're not sincere. Science students, they do listen, and they themselves they don't get involved so much into these things. But humanity students are really hopeless.
and what we
Nothing
are
falls on their दोनों काम
while
use करते हैं then. हैं?
Let's
while
ask
playing
these
video
teachers how much time they spend and do they agree with our concern. Let's ask
Ganesh.
ah, yes.
And Ganesh, you can ask Ganesh and Rahul also. I take their class 11th commerce. They once in a while 11th arts also come and join the class. Just ask Ganesh what is the opinion. I mean they spoil everybody else also. Like, commerce students are still science best, then commerce, and really then arts. So you can ask Rahul and Ganesh what are their opinion
It's Rahul.
regarding.
Please tell us how much time you spend on digital media and is it balanced or you think you shall reduce it? Ganesh first.
yes, Ganesh.
Yes, ma'am.
बेटा सोशल मीडिया पर कितना टाइम स्पेंड करते हो आप दिन भर में?
I don't know because I never count the time.
ओके बट डू यू थिंक इसको कम किया जा सकता है?
Yeah, ma'am.
हम्म,
Yes,
संजय?
you must reduce, keep it
Think
balanced.
3 hours.
Okay. Rahul, how much time you spend?
Yes, sir.
How much time do you spend on digital devices?
So I think 3 to 4 hours.
In school, are you using email or you listen to the teacher?
No, sir.
You don't use the mobile?
No, when teacher is not available in class, I use mobile.
Rahul, what do you say about art student? You are from commerce. You have experience now. Since 3-4 days, we were having such a nuisance in class when 11th arts these people joined.
I think, ma'am,
They,
arts students are not
they
वो आपकी नहीं सुनते मतलब, और क्लास में मस्ती मजाक बस ये चलता रहता है उनके.
That is a big
Sir, could I
challenge.
share one of the experience in my library?
Yes.
Sir, we bought 50 Kindles for digital reading, but after some time, user are not issued that Kindles. They are preferred to read the books only because the social media and the digital device is popular in the youngsters and the kids only.
Yes, yes.
Which I observed while working in a library, sir. So all the Kindles are laying in on the racks, and the people come to the library and the user when they get the books only. And if that information is not available in the book form, they prefer to take the print out of.
Yeah, that's a very important reminder. But I have found audio of books and newspaper very useful because I can walk while listening to it. It doesn't force me to sit down and keep my neck bowed. That is a health-wise also improvement. Does Kindle provide audio also?
Yes, sir. Some Kindles having
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay, don't you think that is
Hello, sir. Could I continue?
Yeah, please continue.
Sir, if you are using the headphone, it is means the major cause of the cervical and the hypertension, and it will reduce the listening power of your ears. So for the long time, this is not the useful.
Okay.
So we have to avoid it because while working in the Doordarshan, I was using the headphones. So my listening power was reduced.
Okay, thank you. That's a good advice.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, it is, sir. Indeed, it is because whenever we are using headphones and other devices in our ears, many bacteria are there. They develop in our ear area because of the lack of oxygen as well.
Okay.
It does.
That's something important to note.
Yes, and because of the radiation.
Mhm.
students are getting irritated and other anxiety and depression kind of activity.
Mhm.
Because of this, the radiation the mobile create, we are having a sudden heart attack in the very young age, at very young age. And cancer related diseases we are experiencing, and cases are increasing day by day. So this is a result of this radiation we are facing today.
Yes, ma'am. The sparrow bird is also reducing in number because of the radiations of mobiles and networks and everything.
Yes.
There was a movie also on based on this radiation.
Yeah. You are right. 2.2.
Yeah, robot, Chetty type of. That was based on
Asbir,
robot.
do you use device how long in a day?
Sir, I use a device for, sir, my personal use or for my classes, adding that my classes time also.
Both. Tell both.
Sir, it is 4 to 5 hours.
And how much is it for entertainment?
Sir, 1 hour.
Okay.
Sir, for 4 hours there is my class, and for 1 hour I do entertainment and play outside with my friends and my sister and my younger brother.
Yeah, 1 hour is okay. And hopefully now you will not need device so much for your studies also. You will have your
Yes, sir.
offline teaching.
Yes.
And else among the students want to express their view on how to make best use of social media.
Sir, everyone has completed about that.
Yeah, we are adding in conclusion, we are changing the question slightly. We have understood it cannot be totally abundant.
So in today's world, digital world, we are surviving in digital world, and it is necessary for us to use these devices. Otherwise, we will be again living in the back early 14th or 15th century. But the use of it should be balanced.
Yes, very true.
One more
So
thing
it's
that
used to spread awareness and bring justice to people.
Ma'am,
so
I
many
want, ma'am and sir, I want to add one point in my sentence that I spoke.
yes,
Yes.
Sir, in the social media, there is mob bleaching also. If somebody kill a guys, is kill a cow, so everyone start telling him that you have done wrong, and sometimes a person who says that he can die also, because everyone go at his or her house and start fighting with him. So sometimes there is a mob bleaching also.
yes,
Very good.
because we are, one person always said that rumors are spreading very fast. Without confirming the news, we just share it in group and we share the go on and on. It is going viral without knowing or without considering the consequences, how it will affect our mentality, how it is going to affect the social structure.
But I have a slightly different view on this.
Yes.
My feeling is that even the print media was not all that innocent.
Yes, sir.
We shall remember that we had terrible partition riots. They were fueled mainly by newspapers and
Yes.
pamphlets. And there was this, all these communist countries propaganda used to come through their magazines only. And even some of books have played a very negative role. So it is not the question of digital versus print or oral. Oral media earlier was the norm. Even then, rumor used to spread. So all kinds of media can be put to bad or good use. Yes, digital, you are very right, have a special proclivity towards reduce diluting our family bonds, etc. That is a big problem. But as far as rumors and misperceptions or propaganda is concerned, all kinds of media have done that. I am not very happy with print media either. Uh, in fact, a lot of information which could be suppressed in the age of print cannot be suppressed now. So
Yeah.
digital journalism has some positive also. It while it spreads rumors, but it also gives video evidence,
Yes.
and that forces authorities, etc., to take note. An honest person can best give such evidence. A gunda or a don can even bring false witnesses, but an honest person can just use the recorder in his mobile and provide evidence of his innocence.
Yes.
Sir, you cannot say gunda, you can say a goon.
No, gunda is also used better in English language, just
Yeah,
like
I'm saying gunda, the better words I think is goon.
yeah, goon is a better word, but gunda is also used in English. In fact, it is there in the English dictionary also. Just as
So
I want to
social
share one
media.
fact also.
language is always should not be very restrictive. Yes, goon is a better term, but English has grown and become so influential only because it has incorporated words from all parts of the world.
Sir, can I tell you everyone a fact?
Yes.
Sir, I want to tell you that Burton fashion designer Satya Paul, known for his contemporary sari designs, died in Tamil Nadu at the age of 79.
So social media also used to spread awareness and brings justice sometimes.
Yes, that was what I was trying to suggest, that we shall be aware of the negatives and the positives both. We should thank Afroz ji. She brought up such an interesting topic and which is so relevant to your age. By precisely understanding what are the uses and what are the misuses, we will be able to make better use of it.
Yeah. Especially, sir, with children, teenagers, and with
Yes.
sensitive people. It should be we should rather focus on their, nowadays we are having workshops on cyber security and other activities. Make them aware that this platform is safe and this is not. Which type of information should be shared without being interfering your privacy and other things.
Yes.
So,
And I
so
hope
many in
will
social media
also
and
take up this topic which Afroz ji thought of. Every teacher needs to discuss this with their students.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So,
Thank you so
final
much. And
conclusion that life, it is a curse as it is a boon too. For many people, it is like a boon because it has given them so many startup has been initiated because of this social media platform. So it was a very good discussion in this group, and thank you all for participating.
congratulations. Good night.
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for a
Sir,
wonderful
can you
session.
please tell the topic for tomorrow?
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for a wonderful session.
Rajat will be teaching you, and the topic will come in the morning. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Good
you
night.
for a wonderful session.